Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well today and that you are ready for the weekend and whatever adventures you are going to do or non-adventures that you're going to do this weekend. I am so excited that you are here, and with this video I want to have an opportunity to talk to you about what we can do as we are aging to really help our skin, our appearance, and everything. So allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sarah St. Clair, and I am one of the Crunchi advocates here in Clean Beauty Week. I've been with Crunchi for almost 2 years. It's hard to believe that it's been almost 2 years, and I have learned a lot in those 2 years. I am 48. I will be 49 in January, and I truly believe that Crunchi has actually reversed some of the aging issues that I was having when I first started this. And I am so grateful to have this. On a personal note, I'm extra excited because this week my mom started using Crunchi, and my mom's in her 70s. And today she called me and she said she's using our daylight and our nightlight. And it took a while for her to be willing to change her routine. Because at this point, she is really, really set in her ways. However, I sent her some Crunchi, and this is what she said. She said, when I wake up in the morning, this is my 70-something-year-old mom. When I wake up in the morning, I touch my face and it just feels so soft. And she said, I took some notes. She said, it's so nice to work with, and it has such a gentle scent. And then, of course, she asked what the scents were, and I told her, and I will share that with you as well. And then she said, I just really like how my skin feels with it on. And it just really makes me so happy that Mom is loving Crunchi, and that I have her on board. My mother has gone Crunchi now, and so I'm excited to share these products with you tonight. Mom doesn't wear any makeup anymore. She just uses a moisturizer in the morning and the night, and I'm just so grateful that what she's putting on her skin is, it's safe, and it's high performing, and it's amazing. Okay, so without further ado, I want to share with you that I did a little bit of research. Of course, I've been working on this for a while, but I wanted a nice kind of compact list of things to talk to you about tonight. So please bear with me as I do have some notes. And if you are popping in, will you please let me know, maybe if you have any specific concerns. I'll try to look at some of these comments that are coming through. There is a slight delay, and if I miss a comment or a question, I will go back. And we do have some advocates who are in here, so they might be able to also help answer those questions as we go through. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about this. This is like my favorite topic to talk about. Okay. So I went to, in my research, I found a very great list from Women's Health Magazine. So giving my source, Women's Health Magazine. And these are 9 tips for taking care of our skin and using makeup as we grow older. Remember, I told you I'm almost 50 years old. I'm actually almost 49 years old. So I'm definitely paying close attention to these things. All right, number 1, hydration is key. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Now, that includes drinking water. That includes eating healthy and all that, because that all affects your internal, the internal health of your body, but also hydration that we put on our skin. So, with that said, first of all, and I apologize to you, I forgot to grab them, but we have 2 facial cleansing bars that are absolutely amazing, and they will not dry out your skin. We have a gentle facial cleansing bar, and we have a charcoal facial cleansing bar, and both of those are specifically formulated to not dry out your skin. So I recommend that you wash your face at least once a day. If it is only once a day, then do it in the evening to remove the environmental toxins that have accumulated on your face throughout the day. If you want to wash twice a day, that's fine. But once a day is sufficient for many women. If you are washing your face in the evening, then rinse your face with water. And if you're in the shower and whatever, then you can, if you take your showers in the morning, then you can go ahead and you can rinse your face in the morning. You do not have to wash your face twice a day, especially as we grow a little bit more mature. And I will share why in just a few moments. All right, so hydration is key. What do we provide as far as hydration is concerned? So those facial cleansing bars can help. And then after you're finished in the morning, either rinsing or cleansing your face, then you would want to choose Daylight, which is our facial cream for the day. And then in the evening, after you wash your face, you'll want to choose Nightlight for your moisturizer. All right, so let me give you some of the features of Daylight. Daylight has aloe in it. It has sunflower seed oil, avocado oil. These are all amazing things that are wonderful for your skin and help hydrate your skin. So Daylight. And then as far as the other moisturizer is concerned, we have our Nightlight, and Nightlight you would put on after you wash your face, and it has jojoba seed oil in it, argan oil, and it also smells like lavender. So it is a spa effect. It is to relax you. Lavender has been proven, lavender essential oils have been proven to help reduce stress and anxiety and to help relax you. So this is also amazing in the morning. If you need a little less puff underneath your eyes, you can put a little bit of the Nightlight, tap it underneath your eyes, and allow it to just kind of melt into your skin, and it will help reduce the appearance of the under eye issues that we tend to have. Okay, so hydrate. Now we're not finished with the hydration, because as you will find, as I go through quite a few of these products, you will find that they have qualities about them that will help hydrate, and ingredients that will help hydrate your skin. All right, so here is the newest part of our skincare system, and it is fabulous, ladies. Talk about a spa effect and just making your skin feel amazing. And this is the next thing that I'm going to work on my mom to go ahead and start using as well. This is our Clairolite Facial Essence. Now, ladies, this will also help with that hydration of your skin. It has hyaluronic acid in it and fruit sources of alpha hydroxy acid. It hydrates and tones your skin. Now, this is perfect after you have, if you want to use it in the morning, after you have rinsed or washed your face in the morning. And you can put it on a reusable or a single use, whatever you choose, cotton or bamboo little pad. Or you can put a little bit, I'm gonna put a little bit on my fingers so you can see. So if you put it on a pad, then you would swipe it all over your face, but you might be able to see, oh, let's see if I can turn this around. You can see it's wet right here. So you can put it on your fingers and then you can press it into your skin. Now I have makeup on right now. All right, so I'm gonna actually not waste this. I'm putting it on the back of my hand because, ladies, anytime you can help your skin on your face, you can also help the skin on the backs of your hands and your neck. Remember, these are places that many women forget to take care of, and they do show age very easily. All right, so this also has jojoba seed oil, argan. Oh, no, this doesn't. Well, does this have? No, this doesn't have jojoba seed. I'm sorry. This has hyaluronic acid. I have my little notes here so that I don't forget anything, so please bear with me. That it has the birch, willow, hyaluronic acid, and fruit sources of alpha hydroxy acid. All right, so now this leads me to number 2, because number 2 on the list, number 1 was hydration is key. Number 2, skin plumping ingredients, and hyaluronic acid is a key ingredient that helps with the appearance of a plumping effect. And that's what we want. Remember, as we are aging, we are losing collagen production and we lose the collagen. And so hopefully some of you are taking a collagen powder or a collagen supplement to help with the anti-aging, but hyaluronic acid can do it as well. And so this goes along with number 2, which is make sure that the ingredients in what you're using are not only safe and toxin-free, but that you have something that has skin plumping effects. All right. So number 3. Actually, I'm going to continue talking about 1 and 2 with hydration being key. And so with that said, the other trick that I have is to use our Smart Primer. Our Smart Primer not only strategically sets up your face for the rest of your makeup application, but it is also something that I use even when I choose to not put on makeup at all. I put this on after my Clairlight, and it has it's packed with skin-loving ingredients that nourish and hydrate the skin as well. Some of those ingredients include tremella mushroom extract, sunflower seed oil, aloe, rose hip oil, and shea butter. Ladies, these are amazing for us, and we need, and I don't have another way to hold the nightlight up, but these will help us with our anti-aging desires. All right. So number 3, powder. I'd like to talk to those of you who are using a powder foundation. If you are noticing more of your, I like to call them laugh lines or smile lines, you definitely not only want to hydrate and have those skin plumping ingredients, but you do not want to put powder on your entire face. So if you are using a powder foundation, besides the fact that I want you to check the ingredients for safety purposes, but if you're getting up there in the years like I am, you do not want to use a powder foundation anymore. So with that said, what do you use instead? I highly recommend that you use a full coverage foundation that has skin loving ingredients in it, such as our Beautifully Flawless foundation. All right. So this foundation has tremella mushroom extract in it, like the primer does. It is tremella mushroom extract not only hydrates, but it's also an antioxidant, which promotes beautiful, soft, and radiant skin. This also has glycerin and jojoba oil in it. It also has aloe in it, and it has a perfect satin semi-matte finish. And so you're not going to find that you are completely matte and you're not shiny and oily looking. It is a perfect finish. A tiny bit goes a long way. So even though this is full coverage, you're actually not putting a ton of makeup. You're not caking it on your face. And so it allows for some of the natural colors to do come through, but it helps even out the tones of your skin. Ladies, this is skincare in a bottle with the makeup. So this is super, super important. All right, so powder foundations, I'm sorry, but at this point in our lives, for those of you who are just popping in, I'm almost 50, we shouldn't be using powder foundation anymore. All right, so on the same note with powder, you may want a little bit of powder, and what you want to have is something that is going to be very lightweight. You use a tiny, tiny bit. It's not adding color, but it has some moisture absorbing, potentially oil absorbing features, but not too much, not to where it dries out your skin. And that is where our no filter translucent powder comes into play. Ladies, this is made with amorphous silica. That is the only ingredient. It is a safe silica. It has no talc in it. Remember, talc has traces of asbestos in it. So this is safe. You use a tiny bit and you're not putting it on the entire face. What you will want to do is you will want to put a tiny bit, a little bit on your eyelids and your eyelashes so that it absorbs any potential moisturizers or anything that you have gotten on there, because you want to make sure that your eyelashes are dry before you put on your mascara. You put a little bit on your eyelids and a tiny bit, not too close to the under eye, but a tiny bit underneath here. You may want a little in your T-zone, but not much. Don't put it everywhere else, okay? So this is magic, and it lasts for a long time. I think one of these lasts me a year easily. So amorphous silica. What you won't find in this is talc. You also will not find titanium dioxide in the powder form, loose powder form. Those are both very dangerous for our bodies. This is strictly the highest quality silica that you can get, the most pure. Okay, so, all right, number 1, hydration is key. Number 2, skin plumping ingredients. Number 3, powder strategically. Number 4, choose creamy textures. I've already discussed creamy texture. I would like to also discuss briefly, and this goes along with the powders, I would like to discuss the fact that our blushes, oh, wait, what? Blushes? Wait a minute. You didn't see any blushes when you browsed on your hostess's link, right? They're coming very soon, very, very soon. So let me tell you a little bit about them. They are, they have a soft velvety texture. I have a sample of one of the retired shades, but I want you to get an idea of the size. It's a full size, and I think this is beautiful, right? And there's a color that's very similar to this, but the blushes that are coming out have a soft velvety texture. And yes, they are a powder, but they have ingredients in them to help make them very velvety. And so they will have a creamy appearance to them, not oily, but they'll go on as smooth as a cream blush. Okay, now speaking of blush, I'm a little warm tonight, dealing with hot flashes. So you'll have to excuse me while I'm a little flushed. Because I'm noticing my cheeks are pinker and pinker and pinker. Does anybody else relate to that? Okay. I thought that was appropriate during the blush time, but yes, so you want to choose creamy textures. So once again, our foundation, our blushes that are coming out, our highlighter that we have has kind of a creamy, it's not a cream, but when it applies, it's so velvety, smooth, and soft. Same with our eyeshadows. They are just velvety when they go on, and a tiny bit goes a long way. All right. So number 5, embrace the oils on your skin. Remember how I said at the beginning of the video, you don't necessarily have to wash your face twice a day. Some ladies prefer to do that. I get that. But I want to talk to kind of just the general public out there. If you wash your face at night, that is highly important. Do not ever go to bed without washing your face. Men and women and children need to be washing their faces before they go to bed. You do not want to take those environmental toxins that you've accumulated from the day to bed with you. But in the morning when you wake up, your body will have produced some natural oils. And so if you just rinse with water, that takes off a little bit, but that allows some of that to stay on your face. And some ladies are probably screaming at the computer saying, but I have oily skin. And some of you may have oily skin, but part of a portion of the women and men who have oily skin have that because they are actually not moisturizing their skin enough, and their body is trying to overcompensate for not having enough moisture on their skin. So therefore it appears to be oily. I'll tell you what, I used to have oily skin, and now since I've been using the Crunchy skincare system for almost 2 years and using the Crunchy makeup, I no longer have issues with unbalanced skin and oily skin in the afternoons. Okay, so keep that in mind. But we do want to embrace some of those natural oils that we do have on our skin. So, it's something that is a personal preference as far as how many times a day that you wash your face. But I have actually been told by a dermatologist, she was so impressed by how my skin was looking, and now I wasn't dealing with oily skin. She said, Sarah, just rinse your face in the morning. You're okay. Then make sure you follow the rest of your skincare routine. Okay. Number 6, invest in a good blush. I'm back to blush for just a moment because very soon, very, very soon, blushes will be released in 3 colors. And pinks and peaches and corals are very good for light to medium toned. And plums and berries are better for medium to dark toned. However, again, that is personal preference, but they're saying as we grow older and more mature, these are the colors that they're recommending. And I tell you what, Crunchy considered this, and we will have something for everyone. As a matter of fact, some of you are going to like all 3 of them that come out, and you will want all 3 of them depending on if you're going out for the night or your everyday use. All right. The number 1 item, no, I shouldn't say the number 1 item, but one of the items that is frequently mentioned in responses when people are polled, if you're going to grab one thing to take with you out the door to keep or maybe to touch up on during the day, many women actually say that they would grab their blush, because just a little bit of blush can make you look a little perkier. We tend to get a little paler through the day as we go about our day, but that blush can add a little bit of color back to you. And as we grow a little bit more mature, our skin can tend to change the skin tone, and it can become a little bit more sallow. And so if you add a little bit of blush, then you're adding a little bit of color. I'm not talking about the Betty Boop red rosy cheeks, okay? But you can also use the blush to give you a little pick-me-up on your eyelids. Okay, so number 7, and I forgot to grab these. Hang on, let me grab them. They're right down here. All right, so switch up your eyeliner. Ladies, if you are growing a little bit more mature and you are using all black eyeliner on top and bottom, it may start to look a little too harsh for you. That's the general rule, that as we grow older, we change up our eyeliner so that it does not look as harsh. Now, I like to use black on top and espresso on bottom. Espresso is a brown. all right? And you really can't see the difference, but we do have black and brown. And some ladies prefer all espresso. But as we grow older, we do not want that harsh. We don't want anything harsh on our skin, on our faces. So make sure that you are softening your eyeliner as you grow older. Okay? The next thing to talk about would be brows. As we grow older, our eyebrows tend to thin out. And so we want to make sure that we fill them in, but not fill them in with a super dark, very bold eyebrow. You don't want to look painted on. So ladies, I have used a little bit of the espresso highliner on my brows, and you can see that I still have a little bit, it's a little thinner here, all right? But you can see the hair. You can, it doesn't look like it's like I put a stencil on my eyebrow and filled it in. It's still framed. It's still there. And it does help frame my face a little bit, frame my eyes a little bit. But it's not a harsh look. Okay? So with that said, additionally, on our brows, we want to make sure that we groom them and we condition them. So we have a clear brow gel that you just apply in an upward fashion, and it not only grooms them and keeps them in tip-top shape, but it also has, of course, brow-loving ingredients such as glycerin. Glycerin aids in the replenishment of the moisture up there, and if those are moisturized, they're going to be encouraged to grow and to thicken. Also, there's magnolia bark extract in the brow gel, and that also helps encourage a fuller eyebrow. Okay? All right. So, and number 9, we've gotten to number 9, and I want to make sure that you know that brights are okay. It is okay to wear a bright color on your face. It is okay to wear bright lipstick on your face. If you're wearing bright lipstick, which I'm not right now, but if you're wearing bright lipstick, keep your eyes a little more tame. If you're wearing a bright eyeshadow, keep your lips more tame. So with the lips, now my acai is in my purse because I wore that yesterday and I wanted to take it with me for touch-ups and I forgot to take it out. However, I have the other 2 lip colors, but I want to tell you about them. First of all, they are long-lasting with a satin finish and a creamy texture. There's that creaminess again that we want. There's elderberry in our lipsticks. Let's see, this one is Plum Kiss. This is more along the lines of what I've been wearing today. Yeah. Okay. Let's see, there's also organic cocoa butter and jojoba oils to replenish moisture. And there's shea butter, olive oil, sunflower seed oil. All of these things help with the moisture on your lips. And I will tell you that I do not have chapped lips. I use our lipsticks on a regular basis. I also use our lip glosses on a regular basis. Absolutely amazing. And you want to make sure that your lips look healthy and are not chapped. And I feel as if when I have our lipstick on that my lips actually look a little fuller. So this is Namaste lip gloss. And it is very similar in tone to our Plum Kiss lipstick. They're paired beautifully together. All right, so Namaste lip gloss, and this also has lip loving ingredients in it. All right, so what else did I want to talk about? I think I went through all the products that I wanted to talk about. I failed to mention one product. All right, this product is something that definitely is an anti-aging product, and that is sunscreen. our sunlight, remember we have daylight for daytime moisture, nightlight for nighttime moisture, Claralight to clarify your skin and tone it, and to exfoliate and whatnot, and to nourish your skin. But we also have sunlight, and sunlight is an SPF 30. It's a physical sunscreen as opposed to a chemical sunscreen, and it is reef safe, and it has been proven that women who wear sunscreen on every single day of the year do tend to develop wrinkles and age spots and all of that at a slower rate than women who do not. Okay. It is definitely something that you want to consider if you are not using sunscreen on a daily basis. This is something that you will definitely want to consider adding into your regular routine. All right, there's something else I was going to tell you about sunlight. I don't remember what it was, but if I remember, I'll throw it in the comments below. All right, ladies, so I'm looking at all my notes. I want to make sure that I have everything. Are there any questions? Any questions? Rajel, hi Delene. Jennifer's watching. Christine, Becky. Rachel, half a pump or less works for my whole face. I have a feeling you were talking about the foundation. Yes. Claralight makes you feel like $1 million. Absolutely. I agree. I love it. I'll tell you what, when I wash my face at night, I don't always do a real good job with my neck, but I know that my neck needs to be cleaned. So kind of a little ninja tip for you, a little trick is I put some Claralight on a reusable bamboo pad or cotton pad. Cotton balls don't really work well with this because I feel like the cotton ball soaks up too much of the Claralight. But anyway, on a pad, and then I swipe along my hairline, and I swipe on my neck and the back of my neck too. I just go all out, and I'm amazed at the toxins, the stuff that Claralight will pick up for me. It picks up the bad stuff and it deposits the good stuff, the good Claralight onto my skin. So that is really, really, really important. All right, so anything else? Any other questions that you ladies? Yes, we do have mascara. It is important as we are growing older. It is important to still use mascara. Let me grab it real quick. Sorry, I know a lot of you, but I have a bin on the floor right next to my desk because my desk is kind of filled with product here to show you. But we do have our Shattered mascara. And what I love about this is that it has eyelash loving ingredients in it that help promote the growth of your eyelashes. Now, I did my eyes this morning at, what time was it? I don't know. It was probably 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, something like that. And my eyelashes are still nice and long, and I absolutely love our Shattered mascara. Fantastic. How does the line including the sunscreen photograph with a flash? Okay. So like all right. I'm going to share with you what a client of mine told me about when she did her pictures for her wedding. They turned out fabulous. She was so grateful to have this makeup. First of all, she did her makeup late morning. It was an early afternoon wedding, and then they had the reception at night. She did have to touch up her lipstick, which that's pretty normal, and that was it. Everything else was totally fine. Photographs turned out absolutely gorgeous. The foundation has a semi-satin finish, and so it's not going to look shiny. It's not going to look dull and matte, flat and matte. It is actually going to offer a glow that in the pictures really turn out beautiful. Additionally, our no filter powder really does help. Now, as I said, as I'm growing older, I'm using less of the powder, but it really does help set the makeup. And so for photography, you know, if I'm getting my photos taken, or if I am going to an event and I know that there will be pictures taken or whatever, and I want that no filter look, in other words, you know, how we a lot of times have been putting filters on our camera photos when we take those pictures. No filter effect, it really does even out and kind of soften the appearance of your skin, and it really does have a beautiful effect in the photographs. I hope that helps. And Shannon, if you need more information about that or have more questions about that, I would love to talk to you about that. That would not be a problem at all. Let's see what else. Bright colors. I will tell you that I love to wear bright lipstick and lip gloss. I love our acai, hence the reason why it's in my purse. And I also have a retired Sangria lip gloss, which is a beautiful dark berry, rich berry lip gloss. And don't worry, we'll have more rich, darker colored lip glosses. They said that they were making way for some new colors to come out. But anyway, I love to wear that. But I make sure that when I do that, that I keep my eye a little tamer, a little more tame. Okay, let's see what else. Smooth like butter. Oh yes. Sorry, I don't know what you were talking about at the time. Let's see, choose creamy textures. Okay, so yes. Sorry, Rachel. All right, let's see what else. Okay, Shannon, it sounds like maybe I answered your question. Christine, I can't believe how well my makeup stays all day. Yes, no filter is incredible. So like I said, if I need it to go all day long, whatever, I will put more of the powder on, but I'm trying to strategically place my powder so that my laugh lines are not as prominent. Now I will tell you that I have the philosophy that these are laugh lines and smile lines, and if I die with 1,000 more laugh lines and smile lines, then I'll know that I had a great life. And so that is how I'm embracing it. Another maturing woman thing that I shared on in my personal group, like my beauty group, but I am actually working to grow out my gray hair, and I do have some in here. I just had my hair touched up yesterday as far as, you know, helping to blend it during the grow out process. But if you see pictures of me a year ago, you'll see that I had like blonde, full blonde, whatever everywhere, and I was covering up my grays. I am embracing them because it's, as my friend Becky said, they sparkle like tinsel, and I don't mind that. So now, if you're not in that spot in life, that's totally fine. No judgment whatsoever. But this is just where I'm at. I'm comfortable in my skin right now. So, all right, Christine, did I answer your question about mascara? I sure hope that I did. What other questions do you have for me? If you have more questions, please drop them below. Tomorrow is kind of our wrap up for our Clean Beauty Week, and I will be going live again tomorrow with a little bit more information. I will post a little warning about 30 minutes ahead of time to let you know it will be in the afternoon or in the evening, but if you miss it, you can always go back. I highly encourage you to pop into our Clean Beauty Week and there's a place not too far down on the page where you can ask, it'll say most recent posts or something, but go through, check out the lives that we've done through the videos that we've done through the week. check out the different posts that we have made. Go ahead and click on your hostess's link and browse the website. There's more information on our Crunchy website, which would be available to you or accessible to you through your hostess's link that shows banished ingredients. There are over 1,000 ingredients or ingredient names that we do not allow in our products, and we may not have all 1,000 on that banished list published on the internet, but I can assure you that we follow what the European Union follows, which they banish over 1,300 ingredients, and the United States typically only regulates about 10 to 20. I say about because it depends on the state. California has a few more regulations in place, but Crunchy is dedicated to making sure that all of the ingredients are not only safe, but they, as many of the ingredients are organic, they are nourishing to the skin. It's not just a bunch of empty fillers in there. Everything has a reason for being in there, and we want it to be safe. You will not find any PEGs. You will not find any parabens. You will not find phenoxyethanol. You will not find any synthetic colors, which are often listed with the word lake, the abbreviation DNC, or a color name: red, blue, yellow, green. Actually, I think it's just red, blue, and yellow that they use. But you will not see synthetic colors in our products because we do not use synthetic colors. You will not find fragrance in our products. Yes, some of our products smell absolutely lovely. That's because they have added organic lavender, organic sweet orange essential oil, vanilla, organic vanilla. You will not find talc in our products. You will not find phthalates, which actually is spelled PHTHALATES. Okay, but it's pronounced phthalates. You will not find those. You will not find unhealthy, dangerous ingredients in our products. And we have a mission to educate first, because teaching all of you is so much more important to us than anything else that we do. It's kind of like if you give a man fish, he eats for a day, but if you teach a man to fish, do you know that expression? Well, for us as advocates, our number one priority is to teach about ingredients and how they affect your body. And it is so important to us to help take care of other people. So we are here to help you. Whatever questions you have, please reach out to us. If you're not sure which advocate to reach out to, just reach out to me and I will do the research and figure out which advocate. I can answer questions too. I will help you. That's totally fine. We work together as a team. And so don't be bashful. Let us know. Drop questions here. Throw them into a message, private message if you want. Whatever we need to do to help you out. Because if we help you take one step closer to a healthier lifestyle, then that makes us happy. Of course, do we want you to do 50 steps closer? Absolutely. But we really, really, truly care. All right. Thank you for sticking with me. Let me know that you've been here and watched on the replay if you did not watch this live. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you tomorrow in another live. And we hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.